a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside 5. And the coverage team gets him down, not much gained on that return. Wideout's now clustered. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, incomplete. He's barely lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
An RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Mustangs are on the move here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Dropping back, it's Sampson. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, nobody can bring him down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the ball is hauled in. And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Moves out of the pocket. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch!
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's Sampson. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC! Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll run it with the draw play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They have to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. First down, looking for more now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the...
He gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold out of the ball accurately.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 1st down and 10. Press coverage now from these DBs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Short pass finds the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He lets it rip. It is intercepted. And he's bringing it back. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. The defense contributes 6 points. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Hand off to the back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. It's hard, again, ripping through the defense. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, North Carolina. And that will give them the lead now. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, A setback was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Mustangs will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaking tackles and going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UNC. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back takes the handoff. He's got room to run. Fighting off the defender. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back in the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Look at the quick cut. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Sampson. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Mustangs offense back on the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Breaks an open space. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here. The time winding down. Cut quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run the option. Release football. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Just a critical error here by this this offense late in the game, working with the lead, the last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the offense will spend the timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. A it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's